Hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here, bringing you another episode of Breaking the Big Three with Santa Clara. It's the second episode of Season 3 and we're going to be focusing on European competition today. I know the focus of the series should be on challenging that big domestic three, but it's our first season in the group stages of European competition and we've got a lot of travelling to do. We already had a 5,000 kilometre journey to Ukraine in the previous round. Today it's almost 4,000 kilometres all the way from the Azores up to the north of Norway to Trondheim to take on Rosenborg. So we're going to focus on European action for today's episode. I mean, domestically things are not going so well, so it's a welcome distraction. Anyway, let's get into it. So yeah, we travel to Rosenborg today. It's the opening match of the group stage of the Europa Conference League. You will see, however, on the table over here, that we're somewhere we haven't found ourselves yet in this save. We're right down near the bottom. We're 16th at the moment after 5 games. We haven't won yet. We've just picked up 2 points. Now, I told you last time we'd had that opening day defeat, Porto. Tough game, you know, you can't be disappointed with a narrow defeat there. Could be disappointed perhaps with only getting a point at home to Vitória de Guimarães and losing away to Nacional, but they are tough teams. They're about on our level and we've had close games with them in the past. What was disappointing was this game, Académica Coimbra. We were 2-0 up inside 20 minutes, and look at how the goals went in. They pulled one back with about 10 minutes left to play, and then they equalised with literally the last kick in stoppage time. Real gut punch, that one. And then, most recently, we've played Sporting Lisbon again, a bit like the Porto game. It's always going to be a tough game, always one where, you've got to accept there's a chance that you're not going to come away from it with anything. But 1-0, basically, it was pretty even first half. They got the goal, and then second half, they just shut us down completely. We could not get near their goal, and they just kind of quite comfortably held on for a 1-0 win. So the goals are a worry. Only the 2 goals in the league so far, but we've been scoring in Europe. So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to score today. Transfer window has now closed. We do have a couple of other deals to highlight. A couple of youngsters went out on loan. We got that sorted. Now this one, you did see this get confirmed in the last episode. George Silva, who we signed on a free transfer, former Benfica player, had a little spell in Italy, didn't get too much game time, so we brought him back home, and he's going to be a good rotation option, especially as we've lost Fabio Cardoso. Then this guy came up. Now, big money for us, £725,000. And it's one of those things where we didn't really need, desperately, another central midfielder. But this guy, I think, at that price, too good to turn down. So Tube Akgun is his name. We signed him from Bursaspor. And if you look at his stats, I mean, those physical stats I like. Then we've got a player with decent determination, good decision maker, good work rate and teamwork, the kind of things you need for someone in the centre of the park. And I think he's just got the potential to develop very nicely indeed. So you can see here he's 3.5 star rated already. If we have a look at his potential, he's got the potential to be one of the top midfielders in the league. So we'll take that very much. Thank you. Or even thank you very much. What am I talking about? Now, before we get into the game, one thing that may be affecting our form a bit, we have had a bit of a dip in the overall dynamics and atmosphere amongst the players at the club. You'll see here that SPT, so I've had an argument with one of the squad, and the majority of the squad have come out in support of him. Rafael Ramos, right back, he expressed his concern at the fact that we signed 2 right backs in the summer transfer window. I was planning to sell him anyway, so I told him if he didn't like it, he could leave. Tried to sell him, couldn't. He's kicked up a fuss, said I don't want to leave the club. So yeah, he's got the support of his teammates. So maybe that's affected our form a little bit. But we've been doing well in Europe, as I said, so we're going to try and win that back a bit today. So this is how we're lining up. Ferreira in goal, Afonso and Villanueva in the centre of defence, Juanola and Mansa in the full-back positions. Costina out on the right of midfield, Tube, the new player, teams up with Gold in the middle. Then we've got Carlos Jr. Now, this is where he was effective with this particular tactic last season. He hasn't had a great start to the season. You can see only a 6.75 so far, so we'll be looking for him to get more involved today. And then Santana and Ennis, this is the first time I'm going to use them together as a striking duo. Hopefully it's going to pay off for us. Into the dressing room then, having had a look at the lineups. We're away from home, so I'll just say to the boys, go out there and impress me. Laddin for the attackers in particular, we've got faith in you. We want that creative drive from attack and midfield. Defenders, we've got faith in. We've got faith in everyone. It seems to have done the trick. Okay, so out we come for this first proper European game. Never mind the qualifying rounds. This is the group stage. Okay, it's the group stage of this new tournament, the Europa Conference League. But it's still group football in Europe, so hopefully we can mark the occasion with a positive result and a win. That's what we need. Boost the confidence for the rest of the season. Maybe if we can get some good form in Europe, that's going to boost the confidence, raise morale, and we can carry that into the league. But at the moment, Rosenborg coming forward. The attack breaks down though. Carlos Jr. driving forward from here. He's got support from Mansur. Going to get the cross in. Come on, Mansa, you can do it. No, he plays a nice little ball in to Carlos Jr. It comes out to Costina, but we can't get the shot off. Afonso, though, good cover, good alertness. He got himself forward to stop their striker from collecting the ball. Mansour again. He gets his cross in this time, and Thiago Santana scores. 4th goal of the season. 4th goal in Europe. He's enjoying scoring in Europe this season. I'd like to see him score a goal or two in the league as well, to be honest. But good play, when it looked like the attack had broken down. Oh, bloody hell, let's have a look at that again. Was that a little back heel goal? All right, let's have a look at that again. So Mansour gets the cross in here. We slowed it down nicely. And, oh, Santana. Shades of Ibrahimovic. Okay, here we come again. Gold. Oh, he gets hacked down. And it's a sending off. Rosenborg have had a man sent off. We don't get a highlight, no fallout from the free kick, but that puts us in a very strong position now. We're a goal up. We're a man up. Come on, Santa Clara. This has got to be 3 points. So it remains 1-0 at half-time. Rosenborg haven't created anything. They haven't done anything except pick up a red card and gawp in awe at that Thiago Santana goal. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. My assistant says, tell them you're happy, but I'm just going to stress, they may be a man down, but don't let your performance levels drop. That's demotivated Afonso for some reason. You can still improve. There we go. Worked my magic in the dressing room. Let's get back out there. Get these points in the bag. We've let Rosenborg have a shot straight away, and now they've got another one. Oh, bloody hell. Why have we let them get back into this match so quickly? Did my team talk mean nothing to these guys? Dearie me. Straightforward. Free kick. Crossed in. Headed in. Soft goal to concede. And as they equalise, we see Mlada Boleslav have taken the lead against Red Star. 3-0 up, in fact. They've had a real flurry of goals there. But it's all dried up here. I think Rosenborg have shut up shop. They got the equaliser. They're a man down. They want to hold on for the point. We need to have a look at where we can get back into this game. Again, Carlos Jr. not performing particularly well. Only on a 6.5. Neil Ennis, 6.6. Not great. I'm going to bring on Kenji Gure. He can play out on that position as an inside forward, so we'll let him stay there for now. I think my midfield, apart from Carlos Jr., has been having a good game. Just bring on Mora, perhaps, someone a bit more experienced in that right wing-back position. So I've got faith in you guys. Come on, let's get out there. Grab ourselves a goal here. We need to take advantage of this, opportunities like this won't come up very often in Europe. We've been the better team. We've got the man advantage. We've got to get the goal. Right, here comes a highlight. It's Rosenborg taking the free kick. Mansa, that was a fierce back pass. And that was the highlight of very nearly an embarrassing own goal. Right, we're going to up the tempo, go more direct. We want overlaps on both sides of the pitch now. Let's stretch the pitch a bit more. We're going to put the pressure on them, make sure we distribute that quickly, get that ball out to the flanks, and hold a high line on them as well. Let's add in the shout to fire up. Come on, boys, we've got to take advantage here. Got one last substitution to make, so let's go 4-2-4. And yeah, it looks like Gold is... They didn't like my fire up team talk for some reason. Gold has run himself into the ground a bit, so we're going to put on Pedrinho, but we'll make him advanced playmaker rather than deep lying. Tube will switch to box for now. And let's go attacking. It's all a bit of a risk, but it's a risk worth taking, I think. We'll probably get no further highlights until the final whistle now, but come on, let's have a dramatic late winner, Santa Clara. Oh, we had a golden chance there to pick up 3 points away from home, which, would have set us up very nicely for a good group campaign. I've got to tell the team. I'm not telling them I'm happy with that performance. I'm not happy with that performance. Well, so in the end, Red Star got a thrashing at home to Mlada Boleslav, 6-1 being the end result, as Digi Ultras will not be happy. So I thought Mlada Boleslav would be the weak link in the group, but it looks like they may be the team to beat. £60,000 almost for that draw. I mean, who knows? Yeah, that's the other gutting thing. How much would we have got if we'd have won? Okay, so with form not being so great, I decided to call a team meeting. Rather than wait for them to approach me or wait for one of my team to suggest it, I've come in. So we see there's quite a bit of positive and pleased body language. So I'm going to go with, I'm obviously not going to go with we've been playing really well. That says I'm going to go with this one. I don't want our heads to drop. Things haven't been going our way, but we can turn this around. Good stuff. That's what we wanted to see. That's the exact reaction I wanted. Let's see if that leads to something different. One thing, though, looking at the fixtures, as you can see, the rest of the month of September, no league games. It's all going to be the Allianz Cup, the League Cup group stage. We've got the third round of the Portuguese Cup. We're playing Oriental Dragon, who I think are right down in the 4th tier. Indeed, they are. We've got more Europa Conference League games, then, more Allianz Cup games. We don't play another league match until the 15th of October. So that's like over a month between league games. And even then in October, we only get 3. Tough league games as well. Boa Vista away. Braga at home. Maritimo away. I mean, those are not games that we're guaranteed to win. And then, of course, it's 2022 Qatar World Cup, so no games in November or December. So obviously that's affecting the league a bit, that we need to get the group stage of the Conference League done by early November. It's going to be a bit of a strange season, and looking at this, I mean, look at February, shortest month of the year, but already packed with games, and, we could well have cup games and European games coming in here. So, man, this is going to be one crazy season. So anyway, that was it. On paper, what would normally be considered a decent result, 1-1 away in Europe. A bit disappointing, I think, considering our dominance and our one-man advantage. And a bit symptomatic of our season so far. Do let me know down in the comments what you think we need to do to turn this around. Is it all just about dynamics, or has the quality of the squad deteriorated? Have the transfers perhaps not been as useful as we thought they would be? Let me know what you think. And also, while you're down there, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Dodgy Gamer, and I'll see you again soon.